Yo, what's good, the peoples? A Windows update got pushed, which completely, for some reason, recalibrated my webcam, and now I can't get my green screen to work properly. So this is just what it looks like now. Let me just get my stuff open on my end here. Usually I do this before I pull my microphone over and start talking to you guys, but today I forgot. So now I gotta push all the buttons while you stare at me awkwardly. I need this open. There we go. Turn my volume down a tad because it's kind of blowing my eardrums out. All right. I don't know. I've just been watching a lot of Elder Scrolls content lately. People doing runs of Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim, and I've never played Daggerfall. So I got into the Elder Scrolls series when a buddy of mine bought an Xbox to play Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind, right? And we put that Xbox through its paces. So it's actually a really fun memory for me. So my friend's dad was out of town, and none of us had our own place at the time. So this was, what, 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. And yeah, he was house sitting for his dad, who was out of town. So obviously, we just crashed his dad's house. And, like, we weren't partying or anything. Like, we're all nerd boys, so we were just, like, playing role-playing games. And he hooked up his Xbox, brand new Xbox he just got to play Morrowind. And that Xbox, there were three of us there, hanging out all week, playing Morrowind in 8-hour shifts. That Xbox probably did not turn off once all week. Which is insane if you think about it. Like, how did it not, like, melt a big rectangle into the floor and find its way to the center of the earth? But that was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls, was playing Morrowind on the original OG big boy Xbox. But then I remember, like, I had a childhood memory of a friend having Daggerfall back when this was, what, 96? So that would have been first year of high school. But I never actually sat down to play Daggerfall. I'm probably into my keyboard, right? Keyboard. So yeah, I've just been watching Elder Scrolls content and thinking about, oh man, Morrowind. I remember that. That was excellent. And of course, the Xbox 360, and I loved Oblivion, and I love Skyrim, and looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6 someday, but like, maybe it'll be fun to go back. So this is not the OG, like, original Daggerfall, which is available on, like, Good Old Games, and it's for free on Steam. This is somebody, like, rebuilt or recompiled the game in Unity. So this is like a Ship of Harkinian situation, I think. And there's a bunch of mods, and people are always like, you can't play Daggerfall without mods, but I looked at the mods, and I got super confused. Like, I've got no idea what mods are, like, considered necessary or anything. So I just backed out of the mods entirely. I have not installed a single mod. So this is just Daggerfall Unity straight up. I have player nudity unchecked. So we're not going to run into a Baldur's Gate 3 situation where my junk is hanging out. So that's nice. But yeah, I don't know a lot about this game, but I've played the later Elder Scrolls games, so I'm kind of, my conception of what this game is kind of like looking at what Morrowind is in comparison to Skyrim, and then moving backwards along that line. That's my thought. So I'm gonna click play, and we'll just see what happens. And you know what? If I hate it, if I just don't like it, I won't have lost any. Like, I've given it the old college try. People can't ask more of me than that. I think I'm more predisposed to enjoying Daggerfall than I would a lot of games of this era. Because I was playing computer RPGs back on my dad's Amiga. Like I cut my teeth on like Bard's Tale, right? So, all right, select your home province. I don't. So as much of Elder Scrolls I've played, I don't actually know a lot about the like lore, history, geography, and background of the Elder Scrolls. Because when I play the games, I engage with the gameplay. I like the killing, looting cycle, and I like read the books and stuff that I come across, and I like talk to the NPCs. But I don't really role play in these games. So here, we have Morrowind over here. Specifically, the game Morrowind is kind of a misnomer because really you're just playing on this one island, like the volcanic island of Vardenfell. And I think some of the expansions send you to the mainland. But then Oblivion is in the Imperial Province, and the Imperial Province is a pain in the butt because in Oblivion, you have this terrible thing where like you're not in a rectangular or even like constrained shape for the world map. So like if you're here in Oblivion and you want to walk over land to somewhere that's like down here, this whole border is just an invisible wall, and if you touch it, it just goes, you can't go there. That's not Oblivion. So having this like concave border was a hassle all through Oblivion. Then obviously Skyrim fixes that by just being a rectangle. And I think Daggerfall is over here in Hammerfell. In fact, I think Daggerfall is like this area here. So it must be both of these provinces, High Rock and Hammerfell. And then I don't know anything about the rest of these locations. I know that like Black Marsh is where Argonians are from. I think Somerset Isles where Khajiit are from. And I'm guessing these are like elf territories. But I know Morrowind really, really well. I've played 2 characters to completion in Morrowind, once on Xbox, then once years later on PC. I've played Oblivion probably 3 times, all on 360. Oh, it's High Elves from Somerset? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to play an elf. I've got self-respect. So, Skyrim I've only played once. I played Skyrim once, but I put like 90 hours into it when it was new on Xbox 360. I have one of the collectors or anniversary editions on Steam, but I've never actually installed it. So I've only ever played Skyrim once, but I put more time into Skyrim than I did on any specific character in Morrowind or Oblivion. My first Morrowind character was a Redguard. I like the Redguard a lot. My later in Morrowind, I played a Dark Elf, and then I played a Dark Elf in Oblivion. And then Skyrim, I think I played a Nord. I think I just was really feeling Skyrim. I'd have to get a 360 that could hook up first. The 360 that I have doesn't work, but so I have no access to my like original Skyrim character. Wouldn't try anything goofy on my first run. I don't know what that even means. So I do know that the game comes with pre-built classes, but I think everybody just like makes their own class. I'm going to try to make my own class and I'll see what I come up with. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to make a challenge run or anything. I'm going to try to meet the game on its own terms, and we'll see how it goes. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. My first character in Morrowind. So, Morrowind on the Xbox, it was not viable to play a magic user character. That game was not built for a controller, and it was just completely untenable to have a magic using character. So I just played a straight up fighter. And then in Oblivion, I went with like a sneaky rogue assassin. And my second run of Oblivion, I played like a full-blown magician who could just break the game super easy. And then Skyrim, I was kind of a generalist. I kind of just went with everything. And because Skyrim kind of doesn't matter. Because Skyrim, your build doesn't matter that much. I think as the series goes on, your attributes and skills actually contribute less and less to your build. And then Skyrim gives you the leveling factor of having like dragon shouts, which every character gets equal access to as part of the plot. So I'm assuming that line also goes backwards. Like I'm thinking of like Skyrim, your build doesn't really matter. In Oblivion, it does matter, and you kind of have to pay attention to it. Morrowind has a bunch of traps. Morrowind has a bunch of stuff where, like, if you try to build a certain kind of character and it doesn't work in the game system, you're going to have a bad time. And then I'm thinking Daggerfall is going to be one step behind that. So, stealth archer, I've done a lot of stealth archery, especially in Oblivion. Oblivion, the thing was, like, you could get onto rocks, like, out in the wilderness and then shoot things that couldn't attack you. I did that a lot. I'm just going to go with Hammerfell. I know that there are no dwarves in Elder Scrolls. You can't ever play a dwarf. In fact, in Morrowind, in part of the story, you meet, like, the last living dwarf. And so dwarf isn't, like, on the menu for characters. But I'm going to pick the most dwarfy sounding place to be. Oh, Redguards hail from the... Oh, I can click them and see what they are. Okay, I should do that. Redguards hail from the province of Hammerfell. You're part of a dark-skinned people, extremely hardy and quick. Yeah, my Morrowind guy was a Redguard at first. Innately more proficient with weaponry than any other race. In general, Redguards make excellent warriors. High Rock. Oh, Redguards also... Wait. Bretons hail from the province of High Rock. Tall, fair-skinned people, highly intelligent and willful. Highly intelligent doesn't seem to define me at all, so I'm gonna say no to a Breton. Skyrim I already know because I've spent so long there. Dark elves. I don't want to be a dark elf for Morrowind. Oh, I can't select Imperial Province? That's strange. Well, some of these I can't select at all. The Khajiits, Argonians, Wood Elves. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can select the High Elves are here. Tall, golden-skinned people. No thanks. Can't select Imperial Province, I guess. Oh, yeah, orcs aren't a thing. Okay. So Morrowind must have been the first game... Because part of the storyline in Morrowind was, like, people were just starting to accept orcs, right? I wouldn't want to be an Imperial anyway. Come on, guys. I would play a dwarf if I was able to play a dwarf. Like, I would... Dwarf is obviously... Does this determine my race, or... Oh, I guess it does. So this is the race select screen. I'm kind of feeling Redguard. Redguard or Nord? I don't want to be an elf. I have my self-respect. Argonians are thieves. Khajiits are excellent climbers and adept in the arts of the thief. But, like, Khajiit and Argonian are both terrible. Do we get to see what, like, racial bonuses we get? Here, let's select thy character's gender. I'm all man, baby. Choose from a list of possible classes to play. Generate your character's class by answering 10 questions to determine the class most compatible to you. So this is like an Ultima 4 kind of fortune teller scenario. So Ultima 4 opens with this fortune teller. She's reading your fortune, and by answering questions of morality, it attaches you to one of the virtues, and then you start the game as the class associated with that virtue. I kind of don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to play a class determined by personality test. I want to go in and, like, play with the numbers and stuff, but I kind of do want to take the personality test. A friend has on several occasions made remarks about how much he likes a particular gold ring of yours. One day you discover that this ring is missing, and after making a thorough search, find it in a coat your friend has left in your pantry. You're most inclined to A, ask your friend how he came about the... How do I scroll this? Oh, we click this. How do I scroll this? Buttons? WASD? No? Oh. What have I done? I already can't... Oh, but then I've backed all... Okay, hold on. We're back all the way out of that. I've completely messed up the UI somehow. Let's try this again. Yes, Redguard male. I need to be able to read more of the scenario here. What am I doing wrong? I knew I was going to mess this game up. I didn't think I was going to mess it up on the first screen before the actual gameplay even starts. I'm pushing letters and making decisions. I don't want to... I don't understand how to scroll the screen. If I push A, it will select the option A. Right? Comma and period sometimes. When I click this, it shows me a couple more pixels. Oh, this is gonna be an ordeal, this game, isn't it? Is this part of the game just broken? What am I can't think of what else. Oh, I've clicked the thing. Okay, so if you... We're going to end up going custom, but I really want to see this, how this works. Your mother's terribly ill, and you've been sent a few gold pieces to buy some rare medicinal herbs. As you reach the door to the apothecary's, you realize there's a hole in your purse and all of your gold has fallen out. Click and drag, like up and down arrows, left and right arrows. Z and X, C. Oh, I pushed C and selected the option C. This might be the whole stream. Clicking the top of the scroll doesn't do anything. The actual scroll wheel doesn't do anything either. I mean, we didn't have scroll wheels back in the day. Like numpad? Do I need to make numlock maybe? How am I hard locked on the personality test part of the game? Oh my goodness. All right, let's Daggerfall Unity controls. Hey, okay. WASD to move, C to crouch, shift to run, space to jump. There's keybinds. There's an INI file. F5 is character sheet, F6 is inventory. M is auto map, V is travel map. Okay. I might not even get to the main quest because I can't get past this personality chest. Oh, I do have a... Is it... I think... I had turned off controller support, I thought. Yeah, my controller's not being recognized at all. I thought that the controller support would be absolutely crap. Should we try it? Maybe we should try it. Here, let's try the controller support and see what's happening with that. Assuming it will identify my controller, which who even knows, right? Okay, so advanced. There's accessibility enhancements, maybe. I know I saw a box for controller support and I turned it off. And my controller's not glowing, which it usually does when I've got something plugged in that recognizes it. I don't see the option for it now, though. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Oh, here it is. Enable controller. All right, so I've got it. No, I can't imagine controller support for this game will be any good either, but... Like, can I still... Okay, so I still do have my mouse. I don't know, man. Can't believe this. I can make the scroll bounce a little bit, but I can't read the rest of it. Oh. What button was that? What? All right, so I had to push the accept button to kind of grab the scroll, and then I push the shoulder button to make it scroll, but I don't make it scroll back up. When I release the button, it goes away. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to do that with the mouse now. Right? Like... I don't... Let's try all the buttons, man. I can't believe... Oh, I pushed C. Well, whatever. We're gonna... I pushed B. That's whatever. Spacebar, Control, Alt. Try all the number keys. Page down, page up. End, home. I don't believe this. Enter, shift. None of the buttons work. Why? Tab? Nothing. I've pressed every button on this keyboard. The only button that works is the trigger button on my controller. We have to figure this out. Like, I will spend the whole 4-hour stream figuring this out if I have to. I don't want to use the controller. I know the controller support's not going to be good. I'd rather use keyboard and mouse for this. And there's got to be a way to do this. Let's see. So Daggerfall Unity, personality test scroll, controls. It says the scroll wheel should do it. All right. So I'm going to assume that the controller being plugged in is having some kind of effect, and I'm going to unplug it. Now the controller is plugged into nothing. I'm going to set it back there in my Mario pipe. And let's see if that does anything. Usually when something is recognizing my controller, it'll glow. It lights up with the LEDs. Now the scroll wheel works. All right. So yeah, it was just the controller being plugged in. All right. Let's do a personality test, gang. Let's see what... So... Your arms master introduces a new student to the class, a small, awkward boy named Tiss, who does not seem to have any natural talent at all. The class is divided into two sides for a mock battle, and as one of the generals, you are to assign your soldiers. Tiss is one of your men. You decide to A, put Tiss at the front line with the other fighters, rationalizing that in any realistic battle, he would probably be a casualty anyway, and there must be some sacrifices. B. Use Tis as a scout, rationalizing that because of his small size, he would probably be good at sneaking in and gathering information on the enemy. Or C. Assign Tis to several posts during the course of the battle, staying near and helping him so he can gain valuable experience and improve. Well, definitely not C, because it sounds like Tis is a lost cause, and tying myself to this guy with... It says he does not seem to have any natural talent at all. So B also doesn't make sense, because if you're small, you can sneak better, but he has no natural talent. I have no reason to believe he'll be good at stealth or gathering information. So yeah, he's a casualty. Sorry, Tis. Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. Do you push your mother out of the way? Who needs to read the other two options? Like, what? Grab the hot pipe and try to push it away. Position yourself between the pipe and your mother. Yeah, no, push her out of the way so neither of you get hurt. The town has a lottery in which the winning chit is called. You look in shock as the winning chit number matches your own. Before you can say anything, another family walks forward. You've seen them before and know that they are extremely poor. Your family, on the other hand, could do without the 100 gold piece prize. Do you say nothing and allow the other family to claim the prize? No, they're lying. And as soon as they get up there, they're going to ask, like, show us your chit. And they'll see that they're lying. So, like, they're lying and stupid, basically. You can't fake a lottery win that way. Stand and show your chit knowing that the prize is rightfully yours. Stand and show your chit and offer to split the prize in half with the other family. Well, no, they're lying and stupid. Why would I want to split my prize? That's just idiotic. I'm just going to take my prize. It's mine. Your arms master is relating the story of a great king he knew in a faraway land whose inventors created a wondrous balloon of such size. It could transport dozens of people through the air to any place they chose. If you were this king, he asks you, how would you use this remarkable balloon? Explore regions previously impossible or extremely dangerous to visit by land, such as Vardenfell. Keep the balloon a secret, saving it for surprise attacks or defense in time of war, or commission the inventor to create dozens of these balloons in hopes of making a travel system across your realm that will speed up transportation time and exchange of ideas. That sounds like fast travel to me. And I think balloon-based fast travel is absolutely critical to our continuation as a species. Your father delights in telling you stories of his travels in his youth. In one memorable tale, he tells you about a primitive island he visited where a young child was sacrificed once a year to appease Arius, the god of fire. Whenever the natives neglected the sacrifice, the island volcano would erupt, killing hundreds of villagers. You tell your father, you do not believe in any such volcano god. Civilized men should intervene, find the natural cause behind the eruption, stop the sacrifices. The god Arius must be evil to demand child sacrifice. The villagers should find some way to combat this god instead of just giving in to his demands. Canonically, this is a world where you can fight gods. I have fought gods in Elder Scrolls games and won. I have punched Vivek to death in Morrowind, which is really funny. It is tragic, but the death of one small child is preferable to that of many villagers. If it works, they should keep the tradition. Gods are not to be toyed with. Throwing a child in a volcano doesn't mean it's working. I think A is the only reasonable response. Or B. A or B. You know what? No, they should fight the volcano god. This is just the plot of Morrowind. That's what you do at the end of Morrowind. You fight the volcano god, and you, like, stab his heart with a magic god-killing knife. I've done that. As a Redguard, I did that in Morrowind. I don't know where on the timeline, if Daggerfall is a prequel or a sequel to Morrowind. I've got no idea. But yeah, I know this option works in this world. I'm going with B, kill God. While fishing one sunny afternoon, you find the boots which you discarded are now full of ants who you are busily making their way from a piece of bread you dropped to their anthill. Do you pick up the boots and wash all the ants off now, even though you're not leaving until dusk? Watch the ants, curious as to how they work so efficiently and content to live and let live? Make boats out of leaves and then send each ant down the stream to pass the time until a fish... These are all stupid. These are all stupid. So A is stupid because I wash off my boots and I'm not leaving yet. So I just set my boots back down and more ants get on them. And then I've got to wash my boots again. B is stupid just on its face. Like, who wants to sit and watch ants all day? And C is like I belong in a home if I'm doing this. So yeah, we're going like A is the least stupid by a hair. It is a particularly grueling class. Your arms master. Are these all just red guard facing questions? I feel like the other races would not all have arms master. Like, I'm not getting any questions about magic or anything. So I wonder if they've tailored all of these to red guard specifically. Arms master has been unreasonably demanding on everyone, including you. His criticisms border on abuse, and it seems he has no positive comments to make. He turns to berate you at the end of class, and over his shoulder, you see some classmates put an aggressive but non-poisonous snake in his hand sack. What? The great arms master needs a dose of humility, and this might be a good way of paying him back for all the misery he has put you through today. Tell him you saw a snake creep into his hand sack, but do not tell him what your classmates did. No reason to get anyone in even further trouble. Immediately tell him what the classmates did. There is no excuse for treating a seasoned fighter like him with disrespect, regardless of his treatment to you that particular. C, obviously. This is so obviously C that the other two options don't make sense to me. We're in a whiplash situation. Our arms master is trying to make us the best we can be, and some of my candy-ass classmates can't stand it. Snitches get stitches? I'm not afraid of these guys. Who's going to give me stitches? Like, these guys, they already can't handle the class. Like, no, definitely C. Also, I might ingratiate myself to this abusive arms master. I'm going with C. Your arms master during a lesson on strategy remarks, the best victory is to completely and totally humiliate your opponent. He then turns to you and asks if you agree with him. You know the arms master has been in numerous life or death conflicts and has the experience of a seasoned warrior. Do you agree with his remark, knowing that at this moment your experience is not enough to justify any stance, but total agreement with whatever your arms master says, a man who has dedicated his life to strategy? B, disagree with his remark, reasoning that it must be some type of test, that the truth will only come from opposition with his opinion and not sheep-like agreement. Or C, refuse to answer the question, choosing to withhold an opinion until you have more experience and can converse on the subject in an intelligent manner with him. B is the only reasonable option here. A, I think, is obviously stupid because it says that my arms master has been in life or death situations. And, I mean, first of all, the lesson is bad, right? Like, this is obviously not correct. And if I can see that at my level as a student, I should vocalize that. This is clearly a test. I'm going to go with B. One night, walking home, you were attacked by a young man you know from class. You defend yourself ably and knock him unconscious. While he is out, do you, A, draw dicks on his face with a Sharpie, tie him up, intending to interrogate him later when he wakes up? You want to know why he attacked you. You can then turn him into the arms master at your leisure. B, slit his throat. You know him from class and think he would have done the same had your positions been reversed. C, leave him with a visible scar, the knowledge of his defeat at your hands, and the visible reminder punishment enough for one who has resorted to such dishonorable tactics. I think I would need to know why he attacked me, but also I don't want to tie a dude up and interrogate him. I'm just going to make sure he's got a scar that he walks around with. Yeah, I'm a red guard, not a dark elf. I'm not going to assassinate the dude. A friend has, on several occasions, made remarks about how much he likes a particular gold ring of yours. Oh, this is the first one we got that I couldn't get past because I couldn't figure out how the interface worked. Ask your friend how he came about the ring, reasoning that it's highly probable that he found it and meant to return it to you. So he definitely stole it. Confront him with his theft. You know that there is no way the ring just fell into his pocket by accident, and therefore he is nothing but a common thief who would betray you for material gain. Or C, say nothing, deciding instead to wait and see what your friend does. If he's innocent or guilty, you will know by whatever actions he takes. At that time, you can confront him with the truth. How much do I care about this ring? It's just a particular gold ring of mine. I think a combination of A and B is prudent, right? Like, confront him, but don't automatically accuse him of theft, right? Point out that he has it, and he can be like, even if he did steal it, give him the chance to save face and be like, oh yeah, I was going to give it back to you. So I'm going to go with A. Archers are warriors specially trained in the use of the bow. The most important skills to an archer are archery, hand-to-hand, dodging, axe, blunt weapon, and critical striking. Do you wish your character to be an archer? So I am fascinated by how all these questions of morality got me to I'm an archer. No, we're not going to be an archer. We're going to be a custom class. If we click archer, okay, it just gives me the description. So yeah, I'm more interested in how we got to archer from there, based on those personality questions. But no, I think we go with custom class. All right. We might be here for a minute. We might be here for quite a while. Scored an A, and A is for archer. Help. Okay, we have help. The base average of the strength, intelligence, willpower, agility, speed, endurance, personality, and luck of the new class cannot exceed 50. If you add 5 points to one, you lose 5 points. Okay, that makes sense. See the Daggerfall manual. I don't seem to have a Daggerfall manual. So, okay. In Morrowind and Oblivion, Morrowind especially, like you level up as a function of training your primary skills. So I guess what we do, okay, so this has to be 0 at the end of things. Got it. And then we get to name the class at the end. So we have to keep this dagger somewhere. Skill advancement for class. Advantages, disadvantages, reputations. All right, well, let's just start picking stuff. I'm assuming there are useless skills in this list. Morrowind has some useless skills. So alteration is a form of magic, archery, axe, backstabbing, blunt weapon, Centaurian. Daedric what? Like Daedric weapons? That climbing, critical strike, destruction is magic, dodging, drag. Oh, wait a minute. They're languages. There's going to be like language checks. I don't think I'm going to put any language options into skills. I don't think. Etiquette, giantish, hand-to-hand, harpy, which must be another language, illusion, impish. I don't want to talk to imps. Jumping, lockpicking, long blade, medical, mercantile, mysticism, nymph, orcish, pickpocket, restoration, running, short blade, spriggan, stealth, streetwise, swimming, thaumaturgy. Is thaumaturgy like... I don't see enchanting on this list. Is thaumaturgy like enchanting? To like enchant object? Because enchanting was broken in, especially in Morrowind and Oblivion. So languages are there to make certain monsters non-hostile. I'm not into that. I'd rather just be able to kill all the monsters. All right, so I guess my first primary skill, I'm just thinking to make into my main weapon type, right? Like, does that make sense to everybody? Like, I'm fighting monsters. Having your main weapon be in the primary skills is just a good strategy. And I know that there's a lot of like narrow corridor fighting in this game, so I'm not really feeling like a ranged character. Like, I'm definitely not feeling archery. So, like, we go with a hammer. We go with a sword. So I guess the question is, are any of these weapon options traps? Like, if I pick axe, it's going to be like, oh, but there's not any good axes in the game kind of situation. I think I used hammers on my red guard. No, I didn't. My red guard in Morrowind had a Daedric Dai katana that I used for most of the game. I don't see armor types in here. I think what we do is we go with a weapon and a magic and a utility skill in primary skills. In Morrowind, you basically always put your athletics and acrobatics in your primaries just because it moves you around faster. I don't see armor proficiencies on this list, is what I'm saying. Under advantages? Okay, well, we haven't gotten there yet. We will get there. Or, like, is hand-to-hand viable in Daggerfall? That might be fun. Hand-to-hand is not particularly viable in Morrowind. I think it might have been better in Skyrim, but I didn't personally play a monk in Skyrim. But I remember in Morrowind, hand-to-hand was not particularly viable because it only dealt fatigue damage. It didn't actually do health damage. So I think, yeah, weapon. Let's go with Longblade. And then as a magic type. So what magic type, like, buffs your own stats? Was that mysticism, which means now it's thaumaturgy? Or we go with... Oh, alchemy's not on this list. I don't see conjuration either. Swimming just doesn't seem like it could possibly be good. Like, swimming wasn't even that big of a deal in Morrowind, and Morrowind was on an island. Restoration is for personal buffs. All right, let's go with restoration. And then, like, I'm just, as a utility in my primary, I'm just going to go with lockpicking. Well, what is primary skill? Are these like the skills I'm going to be using the most often? Because if that's the case, I almost feel like I should do this. Will this actually make my movement speed faster if I put running as a primary skill and train it a lot? Then I can put lockpicking down here in a major skill. Because I'm assuming these are the skills that are going to give me the most experience, and then these will give me a little bit less, and then these will either give me less experience or they'll give me no experience at all. All right, I'm going to put running in primary, though, and I love lockpicking in these games. Maybe we still do archery? Let me ask you this. If I pick a fight, if there's an imp 50 yards away from me and I shoot that imp with an arrow, will that imp run towards me to attack it? Because if so, then I could see switching from a bow to a sword being a viable option. Medical is how much you heal when you rest. Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll put that right here. There you go. What about jumping? I should definitely take jumping as a major, right? What does that look? How does that look? Because running and jumping, this is called athletics and acrobatics in Morrowind, and they're super important. And then we just put, like, I feel like a little bit of archery, maybe some destruction, maybe some dodging. I know there's a lot of talking in this game, maybe some etiquette. Critical strike just seems like it can be good. And then something like that. You didn't find lockpicking to be good in this game? Well, then I'm just going to have to find more locks to pick. And then I can give myself way more hit points, but it makes my skills go up. So this is bad then, because this is saying I get 8 hit points per level, but I level up much, much faster, or much, much slower if I do this. Let's go through the rest of this, and then we'll figure some of the rest of it out. All right, special advantages. Acute hearing, adrenaline rush, athleticism, bonus to hit, spell absorption. Does that work like it does in Oblivion, where if you get hit by spells, you have a chance to just not take damage or get the spell effect, but instead just have it added to your okay, bonus to hit monsters, like bonus to hit humanoid, and it made my knife go up a little bit. Oh, we'll do disadvantages for sure. Regenerate health while immersed in water? No, screw that. I'm not going to take health and generation. I took restoration as my magic. Acute hearing is just adrenaline rush. So adrenaline rush, if I remember correctly, is a Redguard ability to like give yourself bonus health and damage or something. Expertise in Longblade, if that's what we're going for. That's probably good. Immunity. Immunity to paralysis seems like it might be good. What does that do to my dagger? Made it go up a little bit. Increased magery. Oh, this just gives me extra spell points. Okay, I don't think we're going to take the extra spell points. I think we're okay. Rapid healing in general. What's the difference between rapid healing and regenerate health? Ooh, regenerate health made the knife go way up. No, thank you. Spell absorption general also made it go way up. I just really want to know how this works, I guess. And also, what does in light mean? Does that mean only outside under sunlight, or can I be holding a torch and be getting this benefit? Either way, it makes it go way up. Let's look at the disadvantages. Critical weakness to... So we can make a critical weakness. Damage from sunlight or from holy places. And these all make the knives go down. Darkness powered magery. Lower magic ability in daylight. Unable to use magic in daylight. Made the dagger go down a little. Wow, that was a big jump actually. Here we go. This might be good. This might be good for us. We've got forbidden weaponry. Can I just... How many of these can I take? those only go down like a pixel or two, but why shouldn't I just take all of those except Longblade? There's got to be... I can't use Silver, Steel, Orcish. Like... Forbidden Armor type. I'm planning to be like an up-close warrior, so why don't I just do that? There might be other types of... I just don't know the game system to know... Low tolerance to I can't take that because I've got immunity paralysis. And then phobia of... What is this? What could this possibly mean? A phobia? Light-powered magery. Unable to use magic in darkness. That was a huge jump. Much bigger than that. So that tells me I'm going to be doing most of my casting in dark places. Inability to regen spell points. That's a big jump too. Okay, so let's just... All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to change Longblade to Blunt Weapon. Okay. Then I'm going to change Archery. I've got Destruction down here. Well, wait a minute. If thaumaturgy is proto-mysticism, what is mysticism? You know, let's go with mercantile. Well, mercantile is pretty good. Here's my thought. We forbid axe. We forbid Longblade. Wait, I can't... I have to pick one type of forbidden weaponry. No, I can... Wait a minute. Why didn't it let me... Because I've got this advantage. Expertise. You know, let's get rid of these real quick. Okay. My thought is... I played a D&D character once who was forbidden to ever use a bladed weapon. So if we forbid all blades... and we have to hit monsters with hammers, sticks. Forbidden material. I would never use anything that's been touched by an orc. Ever. Blades are usually the best weapons in Elder Scrolls games. Then I'm going to have a bad time, aren't I? I'm going to have a real bad time. We should do... I'm not going to forbid any kind of material because I think we might need to wear all three kinds. Forbidden armor type. Okay. Forbidden shield type. If I'm going to use a shield, I'm going to use a big boy shield. And I'm not afraid of anything. So our sword has jumped all the way down here now. I feel like I want to take a critical disadvantage to like one type of one type of damage. Because then when I get into the game, I can focus on ensuring I can like cast spells on myself or wear armor to resist one type. So the question is, what damage type do I think is going to have the least effect on a playthrough? And I'm thinking... So magic is a damage type in Elder Scrolls. You've got fire damage, frost damage. There's also just like magic damage, which is like a different thing. I almost want to take a critical weakness to poison, because getting poisoned out in the wilderness or something is going to suck anyway. So I'm always going to want to make sure that I heal that as soon as I can. So let's go critical weakness to poison. And now my sword is all the way at the bottom. Like it's all the way down here. Now we go with bonus to hit against humanoids. We go with expertise in blunt weapon. We go with immunity to paralysis. And now my... Look at that jump! Look, so if I let the game won't let me roll the character up here because the knife is in this red zone. But if I go immunity to paralysis, it jumps all the way back up there. Poison is real bad in this game. I mean, yeah, that's why I'm not going to ever get poisoned. I'm just going to not. Edit reputations. Oh, God. Oh, I see. Do merchants like me? Do peasants? Do scholars? Do nobility? Does the underworld like me? Merchants love me. The peasantry despises me. Scholars, nobles, and the underworld are... You know what? Let's go a little bit scholars, a little bit nobility, and then... No, I can't do that. I got lockpicking. No, I think I'm just happy to do this. I feel like I want to go into the game with a critical weakness because that was a big jump. I feel like if we just focus on mitigating that, we'll be okay. And I've come down below average, so we're going to level up pretty quickly. Or I could do this and come back up to the average and get 14 hit points per level. Let's go 12 hit points. So look at that huge jump, though. Like I think this is almost worth it. I almost think this is better than this. Like for 1 hit point per level, I get a big jump downward. How am I haven't even thought about my base stats yet. I guess we should do that. I have to make an assumption about what they all do, though, because I don't... Like, strength is going to be damage. Like, how high can I go? I can go to 75. So let's go to 75 strength. Endurance is like hit points and stuff. Does the speed stat and your running skill actually determine how quickly you move in dungeons and stuff? Like in Morrowind, a high speed and a high athleticism actually let you move faster to the point where the game is like unplayable without it. If that's the case, we want a lot of speed. And then I'm thinking endurance. What's the difference between intelligence and willpower? One will be like your spell casting ability, and then willpower will be like your ability to defend against spell casting, or different schools of magic use different stats. Unsure which. We're going to be mostly a fighter, so... let's not go all the way to 75 then. Yeah, that's how stat gains work at level up in Morrowind, but I'm not sure about this game. I'm not sure about anything that's happening here. All right, here's my reasoning. Is because we're going to be killing monsters with my big hammer that I'm going to get. So strength, endurance, and then speed for movement. And then everything else is just slightly below average. But I do want to do some spell casting eventually, so I want to leave myself some space to raise these later. What is this terrible class's name? And I do think that this is worth doing, for sure. I think it's worth going down, like, 1 hit point per level. I didn't tank in completely. I only went down to 40. So is intelligence... your spellcasting stat? Do we know that for sure? Because if it is, I'll raise this up even more, and then we'll just take some more out of. I gotta get 20 more points. Int is only MP. Well, you will need MP in order to cast spells. But is it willpower determines the strength of your spells then? Farm dingus? Yes, I am the farm dingus. That's fine. Okay. Have I made any critical blunders here? Help. Oh, I can... Let's learn about skill advancement here. Oh, okay, that's just going to tell me where the dagger is. Fine. Poison weakness is a bad time. I'm committed to it. Willpower is spell resistance. Okay, that's good to know. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Did that back me out? Fast start by generating your character. Okay. At an early age, your family considered it important that you learn how to. Wait, haven't I already... What's this screen now? Boss people around. I was faster. You get most of the things you want by stealing from diversified merchants. The one skill you could not work without, lockpicking. It's certainly not due to hard work. You happen to legitimately own 200 gold pieces. What thieving skill have you been practicing the longest? Probably none of them, but lockpicking. My expertise in combat, well, it's blunt weapons. I'm not allowed to use anything else. My nickname was Monkey. What motivates you into... I'm not a burglar, though. Wait a minute. Have I screwed this up? What have I done? I've screwed this up. I hit exit and so I'm so confused. I thought I was supposed to hit exit when I was done. I guess I was not. So we just got to do all that again. That's great. Let's see if I can remember everything that I did. Did I go to 55 or 6? I don't remember. God dang it. Maybe my class might be in the list now. That's a good thought. It was a good thought, but it was not correct. Shoot. Okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. I think we went down to 40 here. No, we were at 65 on these. Unless I was at 60, which might be the case. All right, let's try this again. I had blunt weapon. I went with restoration. I went with running. Majors, I went with jumping. Lock picking. And did I go with etiquette? I think I went with etiquette. We went with critical strike. I went with destruction. Medical, I think. Oh no, we had mercantile here. Yeah. That makes sense. And I went with etiquette here. You went with climbing. Did I do dodging for the last one? Or let's do thaumaturgy, whatever. If I don't get it exactly right, it's fine. This was at 7. Advantages. Bonus to hit humanoid, because there's going to be a lot of humanoid enemies. Expertise in blunt weapon. Immunity to paralysis. We forbade axe. We forbade long blade. We forbade missile weapons. We forbade short blades. We forbade bucklers. We left all those alone. I'll never touch anything owned by an orc. I had critical weakness to poison. Yeah, good stuff. And then I was up here with merchants and down here with the peasantry. Okay. And we are the farm dingus. So, okay, click exit. Adjust starting attributes and skills within the character sheet. Choose your character's career path by answering 12 important career decisions that will influence your character background. I want to do this. Well, we just kind of played around with this. Let's just do this. Oh, well, I guess that's done then. I don't know my character's name. Let me think about this for a minute. Garshwan the Unpoisoned is my name. Okay. Choose thy face. I guess that's my lot, huh? I'm choosing one of these. We have like the 90s flat tops happening here. I don't know. None of these are really speaking to me. I guess this one here is fine. Okay. Add bonus points. Really? To hit -1. Why? I have 12 bonus points to spend. What's this doing exactly? It's changing all my skills by pushing re-roll. I can't get my to hit to be... Hold on, can I go back a screen? I'm very confused by what's happening here. I thought we already distributed all our points. No, I see the little indicator. I don't understand what I'm doing on this screen. Like, what is this like, I thought we already allocated all these, but when I push this, all the numbers change. Is this like wizardry where you can roll low and then just have less points for the whole game? These are like bonus rolls. Does agility increase my to hit? It does. Okay. So perception, speed, and luck don't have any bonuses over here. Agility determines to hit. 32 spell points. You know what? I'm just going to roll with this. Add bonus points. So I got 6, 6, and 6. Blunt weapon. I'm happy to put all these kind of equal-ish. And 3 into critical strike, 3 into destruction. Okay. Player reflexes determine the overall speed of the game. If you pick very high reflexes, the monster will move and attack quickly, forcing me to quick with the controls. Very low reflexes mean the monsters will move and attack slowly, allowing you to adopt a more cautious, thoughtful playstyle. Your character will advance a little slower with a lower reflex setting and will advance a little faster with a higher reflex setting. Let's just stick with average. Like, I don't... And then this screen just lets me do absolutely anything, I guess. Like, play... What? Happy. Wait, I picked the wrong... That's not the face I picked. I thought I picked that face. I think we're actually starting the game now.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close, and the Empire...
Don't know about this voice acting.
The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack.
These are the days before close captioning in video games.
Fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the
I have no idea what these people are saying because I've got the volume turned down, so not to blow eardrums out.
Darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him. But his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend.
I'm just like the Emperor's buddy. That's cool.
Lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful.
Find and destroy the letter. Got it.
My champion,
We have our mission.
rest well this night. For tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Fantastic. You wake and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Lilac Bay. That's a capital I, Iliac Bay, like a malefic creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed you when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there's a way out of the cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. Updated tutorial will teach you basics of gameplay. Yes, thank you. Very first thing you want to do is check your keybinds. Press escape and click controls. And do keybinds. Okay. So do we have mouse look then? Or do I have to use left and right in conjunction? Swing weapon is mouse. I'm going to have to look at this screen a lot, by the way. Talk mode. All right, I'm just going to leave all that as default. I'm fine with that. Yeah, we got mouse look. Okay. I've also got over here the control list. So we have an interior map is M. F6 is my inventory. Equip any armor available to you. Best weapon refers to a weapon that your character is skilled in and or is a very strong material. It didn't even start me with a weapon I can use. I can't equip this. Yeah, I can't equip this. I don't even have a weapon I can use to start with. Okay. I can equip nothing. Condition new, worth 150 gold. So I've got this little info window down here that I can barely read. I wasn't aware Eurixia had played this game. I got a bunch of zeros around me, so... Oh, I see. I've got like it's a paper doll kind of situation. I'm not dragging equipment into... Okay, so right click to remove. I just added my pants to my list of ingredients, but if I want my pants equipped, I've got to... Here we go, right click to equip. Okay. So we don't have a weapon that we can use. That's fantastic. Mm-hmm. That's how 3D used to work back in the day, kids. Practice some attacks with the swing weapon button. Yup. Oh, that swing weapon was... Mouse, yeah, mouse 1. Press R to rest. I don't know how to swing the... Okay, so... Oh god, that's an auto run, is middle click. So... I start with Shock, Chameleon, and Slow Fall. Okay. If you haven't saved the game yet, do so now. Yeah, let's do that. How do I punch, bro? All right, we're saved. Okay, so I can kick. Does it like matter what direction? Didn't Morrowind have a system where like it mattered what direction you pushed the thing in? You would get like a straight attack, slashing attack, or a vertical attack. The rat will have no trouble. Well, we're not going to be able to kill this rat because we don't have a weapon we can use. Me and this rat, we're just... there's no chance that I can fight this rat. Sure, give me this. Give me the gold. Fantastic. Rat. Can I hit you with this torch? I can't have that torch. Okay, the upcoming imp monster can't be hurt with iron weapons. You need a steel or stronger to hurt it. Your fists will work, but you need high hand-to-hand skill to succeed, which I don't have. Like, I can't even hit this rat. You don't gain experience from killing enemies, so a strong enemy gives no more reward than a weak one. Sure. Kind of just dancing around this rat, waiting for the tutorial to be over at this point. Okay, so we're going to ride a throne like an elevator. Bats are probably no better than rats, right? Was that the imp? I didn't even see what that was. But There was something real mean on the other side of that door. Oh, we don't need to see this again. We gotta get us a hammer or something. I'm just gonna walk past that door that killed me. I'm gonna walk past all the doors and just follow this hallway to wherever it goes. Oh, that's where I came up. Okay. What's the map? Oh. Look at this map, dude. Oh, that's not the same stairs I came up. All right. I think we're just going to follow this hallway then. I was not expecting that map to be that rad looking, honestly. That's an archery guy. This is a dead-end room, it looks like. The game seems very dark to me. I guess I don't have a way to turn the brightness up on it. All right, very good. Spacebar is jump. I've learned that. I'm going to shut this door. All the enemies are in that room now. I'm assuming I need to go through this way, though. Rat just died. I didn't do that. Maybe not. Okay, so we don't need those because I got mouse look over here. Rat just died. I've got this shock spell that I could try. Yeah, let's put that on. You don't have spell points. I don't? Neat. What is that blue bar then, if not spell points? There's my spell book. I'm out of green. Oh, I died again. Neat. So green must be health, which means... So blue is not spell points? Does it save my map progress? No, it does not. I think we're just going to have to accept the reality that Daggerfall allows you to make non-viable characters. Rat Boy has followed me. This looks like a main hall. And there's going to be a lever by this chair. Yes. Oh, but I wasn't standing on it. So I'm not going anywhere. Well. This dungeon's scary, y'all. See if I can close them in that room. Can I just walk upstairs, get my cardio in? Oh, I'm dead. I am hoping that once I actually get a weapon that I can use and the ability to, like, fight some monsters. I'm not that surprised that the game lets you make a non-viable character because Morrowind also allows that. I don't know who is text messaging me at this time of night. But I'm going to take 2 seconds and find out. I'll be right back. All right. Right, climbing is a thing in this game, and I took a climbing skill. C is crouch, shift to run. How do I climb? So I guess I should be running, right? That's just going to keep happening. All right, this time. All right, this is looking more promising. Giant bat just died. Somebody cast a spell at me. I made a save versus spell. I might have to go back out to the main menu and see if there's an option to turn the brightness up. Or maybe I just need to carry a torch. I don't know. Get some night eye spell going. Oh, there's this guy in this room. Well, this room looked like a dead end. All right, what are my options? It was not a dead end. There was a door in that room. Oh, I see it now. It's an even deader end. Literally, because there's a skeleton here. Man, even with good combat ability, I don't know if I would be able to survive much of this dungeon. See, now I'm lost. Yeah, we're going back the way we came. There was another door downstairs behind me, it looks like. Down here. But I don't see anything of use in this room. What is this green line here? Entrance, exit. The black door with a skull in front of it. Dude, the map is so dark I can't see what, like, any detail at all on the walls. I need to rectify that. We need to... hold on, I need to exit the game here. I need to turn the brightness up, if that's even an option that I have, which it might not be. I guess we're going to find out. Video, resolution, field of view, terrain, distance, shadow. I don't see just a general brightness option. Should I turn off these shadows and stuff? I don't know. Yeah, unsure. Is it just because my character doesn't have a light source? Like he's not holding a torch? Is that why it's so terribly dark everywhere? Or is it just something I have to get used to? Because I can... It doesn't look... Actually, I guess it does look brighter over on this side. And I can't change those settings while I'm in the game, unfortunately. Standing in fire doesn't seem to hurt me at all. All right, just want to go through the first door. No, not the first door. Oh, what am I doing? I'm forgetting my way around this dungeon that I've been stuck in for an hour. We take this to the end. Should go to the throne room. Through here. We ride the thing up. Rat just died. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. We went in here. This door? Okay. I'm outside again. Save. Fantastic. Now we're outside and it's cold. And I have no idea what direction to go. And no, like, it's like a journal or anything in this game. Like, to look at my quest. Let's just pick a random direction, I suppose. Maybe a guy will drop out of the sky having misused his scroll of Vicarian flight. I know fast travel is like required in this game because apparently the game world is 35,000 times the size of any other game world in existence. Can I pick flowers or anything? I guess not. There's no alchemy. What is it, a mushroom? punching mushroom seems to gain me nothing. I'll say not much happens on the overworld. At least I don't have cliff racers chasing me. Pick a town on the map. Cool. What town would you like me to pick? This is... I am in a gray, featureless world. my options are... Just run south. Cool, let's run south. I'll get to the top of this hill and we'll see somewhere interesting to go from there. So red must be fatigue because my red's going down as I'm running. Oh, so green is health and red is fatigue? That's backwards, my dude. Travel map is V, auto map is M. Oh, so there's two different kinds. Notebook is N. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's look at the... Gonna need this. I'm on a mission from the Emperor to investigate the shade of King Lysandus. His spirit has been haunting the city of Daggerfall. The Emperor himself has charged me with the duty of laying his ghost to rest. There's also the minor matter of a letter he sent to the Queen of Daggerfall. If I should find out what happened to the letter, he would be most appreciative. I barely made it to this cave. Okay, that's fine. What was the notebook? N. Nothing. Okay. Travel map. There we go. Oh my god, I'm up here? I can't zoom in on this, I guess. So those are homes. Those are dungeons, temples, towns. What is just the nearest town? How many? So we start in Daggerfall. The claim that I saw is that this island here, this island of Bettany, like this map is supposed to be larger than the entirety of Skyrim. But the actual map itself is unbelievably empty. Like, there's just nothing in any of it, right? So right now we're up here, I guess. And I can just type the name of a place if I know it. Let's just go there. Trip cost 5, travel time 1. We'll move yeah, just go. All right, we made it to Gothway Garden, which is the closest town to where we started. I need to find an armorer of some kind. Helpful NPC will tell me. Where is... Tone, polite, normal, and blunt. I guess where is General Store? Gear. Where can I find Dr. Mortister's gear? Hail, friend. I hope you might direct me to Dr. Mortister's gear. Listen up. I gotta get to Dr. Mortister's gear. Why wouldn't you be polite? Like, why not be polite, right? What do you mean good improvement in my manners? I was so polite. Oh, all the peasants hate me, though. We're going to have to find a store on our own then. Do we just go into a random... Hi, I'm in your house. You have a beautiful pipe organ. I have just kicked it. Okay, so I can't just rob you from there. Unless it's right click, no. Oh, she already knows my name. You don't know or care. Okay. I'm just saying the same thing over and over. Goodbye. Oh, now I'm stuck in her house, which is also a maze. Orange buildings or stores? This is not orange? Or is this like a yellow? A jolly voice says, "Welcome to my home." You were much more polite 2 seconds ago. Tell me how to find Dr. Mortison's gear. Why on Tamriel would I want you to know? Eloquently said. If possible, I would hear about employment. Wow. All right. Don't know what I expected. All right, I gotta look for an orange building apparently. Oh, there's an eyeball in this building. I found the eyeball building. Am I in a temple? Join guild, talk, get quest. Where am I? Like, what is... Can I ask you... Let's just wander around. We'll get quest. Parister Wicksmith, as a rule, only guild members are paid for work. However, I do have a small task that needs to be done. If you were to do it for free, I would put in good word with the guild. Are you willing? Sure. An excellent attitude, Garshwan. I need some spider's venom. The only specimen I know is at a moment to be found is in Grolodon Web. You've 43 days to bring it back. What guild am I even in? This looks like a magey kind of guild. Yeah, we're in a mage guild. Well, I don't even have a weapon, so I'm not going to a spider web dungeon. Oh, orange building's on the map. Oh, we've been in the... So we found the Mages Guild. Okay. Fantastic. So over this way somewhere. Can I read this sign? Oh, the sign pointing every direction at once. So this looks like... Okay, so that's going to be like a tavern or something. This building over here. This one here. General store. Yes, please. Just sell me a hammer that I can... What door did it even come in? Oh, God, I'm already lost. Yes, I was shipwrecked. That storm has destroyed your boat with no natural winter squall, but I guess you suspected as much. I will gladly tell you what I know about it if you would find a particular rare scroll for me. This is not the type of job I would give to the Fighters Guild, for the scroll is protected by some powerful Daedra spirits and has the power to summon creatures from the plane of oblivion. Go to the Tower of Mastering, find the scroll, and bring it back to me before 28 days have passed. And I will tell you what I know about the tempest that nearly destroyed you. Fine, but I need to buy a weapon. Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to find a merchant and buy a weapon. The most basic action in any role-playing game is purchasing a piece of equipment. You're not a shopkeep then. Is that true? I can't even talk to you anymore. Oh, here we go. This looks okay. Got it. We click the okay, so we can I can sell this stuff. I don't have any use for that. Boots, straps, iron katana, steel mace. That's what I'm looking for. Love that for me. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. All right. How do I sell to him? I've got a mace now. Very happy with that. Let's not accidentally swing that in town. Does he have different stuff on all of his shelves? He does. So how do I sell stuff to him? Oh, I should have taken this Warhammer, shouldn't I? Talk to the shopkeep to sell. This guy here, you mean? This guy that I'm clicking on? This is the guy? Is the shopkeep not that guy? Is there another guy? So he won't ever talk to me again because I started a quest with him? I can't talk to him until I complete it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to buy this. Great. Now I've got a Warhammer. Fantastic. I bought a weapon I didn't need because I was so excited to just have a weapon. All right. There's a general store. The Superior General Store. And behind me here is another general store. Sell. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need arrows. I don't need a long sword. Sell all of that. Sure. Fantastic. Do you have all the same stuff? Looking for some armor, maybe? Should I buy torches or something? What's my character sheet? This. So what is this 3 here then? Is that the... Okay, that's the armor rating of my piece of armor I'm wearing on my torso. You don't need to talk to him. Quality shop. So if I turn right and go this way, there should be more shops. It's got to find a shop that sells armor. And it looks like shops have signs outside of them, which is helpful. This building here is a shop, perhaps? This lock has nothing to fear from me. Okay, how do I pick the lock? Do I need to equip a lock pick is my guess? Just knock on the door. No. Is this even the right building? It is. Oh, it's the bank. I don't want to break into a bank. That seems like a terrible idea. Okay, so one of these buildings, this little tiny one here, this is a shop? I could get a cart for 100. I need 1,000 for a horse. I don't want to pull a cart by myself. Boots. Loincloth. Nah, we're just going to let it ride. The cart doesn't... I'll buy a cart then. Fine. And some boots. Just so I'm not barefoot. Do you have any actual armor is the question. Perhaps not. Okay, so that was the first class supply store. Seeing a lot of clothing, but not any armor. Like there's some armbands there, but no, what I need is like some armor. That's the superior supply store, and then to the right over here should be... and get a toga. I guess we did get some armor rating out of those boots. That's like a belt. That didn't give me any armor, it looked like. That didn't either. It just looks cool. All right, well. Gotta find an armorer for armor, and this town doesn't have one. I mean, okay. But, like, I need armor before I can do much of anything else. What was... Logbook and notebook were different things. And I can click this to travel there. Scroll hidden in the Tower of Mastering. That's all the other side of the province. Let's go. Trip cost 45 gold. Fine. We only save ourselves 1 travel time if we pay 45 gold. We'll sleep rough. Did I just... Did I just level up from all the running? Because I ran across the province? Is that what happened? Yeah, looks like we used stealth a little bit. We used some etiquette. We used mercantile. And we used running. Okay. I was not expecting to level up so quickly. I'm going to go with agility. I passed several uprooted trees, apparently. Is this the tower? I'll save. Chill out. I'm going to save when I find the entrance to this tower. Maybe there's not an entrance to the tower. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, we dungeon now, kids. Let's find something to hit with my hammer. Magically held lock. Great. I was killed by a bear. I was killed by a lizard man. I don't have any armor. All right, we need to... Like, even if I go to a town, I don't have a lot of money to buy armor with. All right, let's do this. Find armor shop. Crosshope. Yes, let's go to Crosshope. Got a good feeling about Crosshope. I've arrived in Crosshope. Fantastic. Crosshope is going to get me there, guys. The armor shop in Crosshope. People speak of it as though it's legendary. That's a general store. All right, I'm going to stop going into general stores. First class... Well, it says first class gear. but no armor. Okay. By the way, if you've never seen me play a game like this before, I check my map every 36 seconds. Like, I open the map religiously. General store. It's going to be the same stuff, isn't it? Yes. That leaves... A letter is pressed into my hand. I spin to see who gave it to you. You catch a glimpse of livery that vanishes into the crowd. Okay. So do I have like a letter now? Oh, there's my cart. Dear Garshwan the Unpoisoned, I heard about your accident at sea and feared the worst. Now that I have heard you're alive and well, I would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved Emperor's mission in the Iliac Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Magnuson, the Emperor's agent in the court of Daggerfall. My position is not so official as an ambassador. None but other agents of the Emperor know of my true affiliation. The Iliac Bay is rife with rebels against the Imperial throne, so your discretion is required. For the purpose of our meeting, I will take a room at an inn, the Silver Wolf in Ripgate Field of Daggerfall, for a month. After that, I will no longer be available. I will expect you as soon as possible. Yours sincerely, Brisenia, Lady Magnuson. I mean, I'm not going to blow her off, but I need to find an armor shop. Like, I need to get some adventuring equipment before I can properly go adventuring. What's on this sign? That's like a sword, it looked like. Here, I can sell... No, you're just a blacksmith to repair items. You don't actually have armor for sale. Like, it's not my intention to blow off the NPC, but I'm... Here we go. Are these just equipment? Okay, we've got a helm. A right pauldron. Okay, so I can afford this and the gauntlets. My mercantile is so good that I'm getting a good discount, so I might as well try to buy a pauldron too. I have some armor and I'm feeling good about life. Oh, we found the blacksmith's busty bride hidden away back here. All right. Save. There we go. Use this. The Silver Wolf in Ripgate Field of Daggerfall. Okay, so we go to... Ripgate Field. Yeah, let's go. It's going to take us 11 days to get there. Fine, that's within a month. I just need to find the Silver Wolf. Where, my friend, is the Silver Wolf? Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks. It must be this green building, right? Is it this one here? No, it's over here. Okay, so she took a room in the Silver Wolf. Oh, okay then. You're not Lady Brisenia, I'm guessing. You are but a common harlot, and that is the privy. I have boobs turned off, by the way, in the settings. Last thing I need is for this video to get demonetized. We just have to... No. I'm not trying to get arrested already. This one of you is... Maybe I have to ask about her. He's got a quest for me. Yeah, sure. I'll say yes to you, but then I might not do it. Okay, so he can't ask him about anything. Give it to her by this time tomorrow. Sure. Like, I'm just agreeing to all kinds of stuff. All right, direct me to the Lady Brisenia. Is around here in the Silver Wolf. Okay, I thought so. We just gotta find the room with her in it. This is a private. Unless this is her. I can't imagine, but I have 1 minute of your time. Goodbye. You are the rudest strumpet in the Silver Wolf. This is the exit, isn't it? Yeah. Half of the challenge of this game is just finding your way through buildings. Oh, that's the harlot room again. I keep going in there. Excuse me! I'm getting assassinated in the Silver Wolf. What did I do? Oh, I gotta find my equipment again. I don't know what I did to piss off the Silver Wolf. Oh, no, I saved after I bought my equipment. Okay. Well, let's go back to... Okay, let's get in the habit of just hitting save when we go to a new area. Oh, this is the wrong tavern, isn't it? The Unfortunate Fairy. The Flying Rascal. Wait. So I can't see the name of the place when I'm in there. The Green Badger, the Unfortunate Fairy. So what happened to the Silver Wolf? I'm very confused. Did I go to the wrong place? The Silver Wolf Tavern. Travel there. You are now entering the Silver Wolf Tavern. Cool. I'm... But none of these places is the Silver Wolf. It's the Flying Rascal, the Green Badger, and the Unfortunate Fairy. I can play in the fountain. What was the name of the actual town? Maybe the game got confused for some reason. The Silver Wolf in Ripgate Field. Is the Silver Wolf is like a franchise of taverns, and yet the fast travel took me to a place where there is no Silver Wolf Tavern, despite the fact that I searched for Silver Wolf, it seems like. Great. All right, so we just walk forward and we'll be at the real Silver Wolf. The silverest of wolves. Okay. Oh, she's just standing here. I just walked past her. Thank you for responding to my letter. I'm Lady Brisciana. Let me bring you up to date on affairs. The specter of King Lysandus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word vengeance, but that is the only coherent word I've ever heard him utter. If you're ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It'd be probably more gainful to investigate those who have wronged Lysandus to find the cause of his torment. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or another person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Daggerfall might be good places to start. The matter of the letter, the Emperor's agent says that he was unable to hand-deliver it to the Queen because of the war. He hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not even know the name of this courier. Obviously, there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this is entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I'm leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck and watch your back. So I no longer have a time limit now. She's saying the investigation should start at Castle Daggerfall. Fantastic. So I guess I just go there now? Or should I try to find some like miscellaneous quests? I can do anything I want? No, I can't, because I get killed by rats and bears. Like, if I see a monster, I'm dead immediately because of the way I rolled up my character. I have yet to fight and win against a single monster. I wonder if anybody's ever run all the way across the whole world in this game. I'm sure somebody has. Like, what I would like to do is find a quest that goes to a small dungeon. Yeah, like this, we went to that Tower of Mastering and I just got absolutely destroyed. You know, underwater? No. There was an entrance somewhere. All right, now I've got armor, big boy. That's a hole. I can kill rats, kind of. Helm. Oh, I liked my other helm better. But the next monster is just going to kill me. So I'm going to go in this room and close the door. No, I'm going to close the door. And we're going to rest until fully healed. I'm going to try to avoid falling down any holes. Might not have a choice. It might be that kind of dungeon. All right, we're jumping down a hole. I'm jumping on this hole. It's like a dentist chair. Rat just died. All my blue just vanished. All my spell points just went away forever. Okay. I don't know. I must have hit like an anti-magic trap, maybe? Kill a saber-toothed tiger sometimes. You just do it. You just do it to it. What are you? I would fight that orc, but he's on the other side of a hole. I'm going down the hole. There's a chain dangling in the wall. I thought it was a ghost coming at me for a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close this door. Get fully healed. My blunt weapon skill is improved. Sure as hell has. I'm trying to avoid saving in here just because I have no idea if I can get out. You know what I mean? Like, we had to jump down a hole. I have no idea how we're getting back up. That's just not how hammers work, okay? Like, I can swing it down like this. I can swing it to the side, or I can swing it forward. I don't know how to climb. I tried climbing, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Dead. Just run against a wall for a second. If that's the case, then we should like be saving inside of dungeons. Oh, okay. We climb like that. I see. And then you slip back down if your climbing skill's not good. Is that it? All right, then maybe we should actually try to clear this dungeon out. If I can find the entrance again. It's the most hidden entrance in Tamriel. Where is it? You can rappel down. How do you rappel? There we go. Is there a quick save? There is. F9 is quick save. Pacified orc using orcish skill? I don't have any orcish skill. What? There's a lever. That one wasn't pacified. It's anyone's guess what that lever did, right? Oh. There must have been a monster there I couldn't see. This guy came up behind me. Combat is markedly worse than any other future Elder Scrolls game. Like, way, way worse. Like, can I just do... Like, I'm already dead. There are enemies nearby. Great. Oh, there's stuff in my wagon. Okay. Let's rest. Orcs are a fairly advanced enemy. I'm doing the very first quest that the very first NPC gave me. Like... Sir. I got cliff racered. Got him in the end. Okay, there are enemies nearby, so I'm probably dead now. Like, I'm definitely dead now. We're just getting killed by bats out in the wilderness. All right, so how am I supposed to get access to quests that... Like, there's no direction. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm used to like Elder Scrolls games being like the first few NPCs that you have access to will give you level appropriate quests. Like, how do I tell if a quest is going to be level appropriate or not? Like, should I even go back to the town where I was at? Should I just pick a random spot somewhere on the map? Let's go to Midbury. Midbury's gonna be great. We're gonna do it up right here in Midbury, you guys. Midbury's gonna have everything I could ever want. I mean, if the answer is just to go to a random spot on the map, like, that's valid, I suppose. There's guilds. Man, Midbury's huge. Raid a couple of graveyard dungeons. I don't know what that means or, like, where they... Should I just literally type graveyard? Ashford Graveyard? Oh, we should just use F9. Can't loot shelves. Can't loot the cupboard. Will loot actually generate in here? Of any kind? Like, are we actually making progress of any sort? Or is it just a matter of heal back to full and quick save after every single monster you fight? Because that was my experience in some of the areas in Morrowind for sure. There is some treasure here, some gold pieces. Mysticism book. Just learning about mysticism. A coffin. It's not marked on the map at all. This was it? That's all that's in here. There wasn't another passage I missed, is there? I don't think there was anything else in here. Oh, okay. I don't really know. So now we just go to another graveyard? How would you know to do this? Is this what we're doing? We're just going down the list? And then once I had, like... I guess the question is, why am I doing this? Like, what's the point? If we get money, like, what do I even do with the money? And how much money do I, like, when do I know when I'm done? Kind of thing. You need to find the entrance. Map is of no help. Like, are there trainers that I can hire like there are in later games? Is it worth buying better equipment? Oh, there's a door here. Will I ever find better equipment down here? Excuse you. I guess technically here I'm the thief. Greaves. Boots. Helm. Ooh, 6 armor on the helm. I want his berries. I want his map. Freshly drawn map indicates the long-lost location of the aviary and Mora Rock, which you copied down. We'll take his claymore, too. Okay. We just robbed this man. We just broke into this man's house, robbed him. And we improved dodging skill. Okay, what did that place say? How do I check what that said on the map? Or can I check what that said on the map? Do I still have the map? No, it said I copied it down and now it's gone. So I do have a wagon. Oh yeah, we should be putting stuff in the wagon instead of carrying it on our character. Like that can go in the wait, no, that's not what I wanted. That goes in the wagon. That goes in the wagon. Wagon. Okay. That's my spell book. This is a book we're going to sell. I don't need the shirt anymore. I guess that doesn't matter. All right, so these are items I'm dropping on the ground. We have a nice big graphical indicator of ground there. All right, cool. How do I... Okay, I can't look at that map again, huh? Like, that map is gone now? It said I copied it down, like the location, but I didn't remember what it said. It's not marked in any way. Oh, well, I guess that map is just gone forever now. Adds location to known areas. How do I see known areas? I don't see a button to like bring up known areas. Steal mode, grab mode, info mode, talk mode. Talk mode. Oh. So this is what I do with my left click. Pickpocket, take stuff, look at stuff. Got it. Okay. That makes a little more sense, I guess. Haven't done anything with magic yet. Should I try to cast a spell? Don't have the spell points. Fantastic. How many spell points do I have? Character sheet, F5. Fatigue, health, encumbrance. And then I have access to all my other stuff here. I'm used to practicing with cheap spells. You do that in a bunch of games, like a bunch of the Elder Scrolls games. Like, how do I, like, what's the number of my spell points? Where is that listed? Why isn't it right here under fatigue and health? You would think. Is this it? This must be it here. See, I'm not casting any of these spells ever. Great. And I don't know. Okay, so I guess we're not putting that map. I would like to go to the place where that map was, but I guess since we can't do that. I need to enter name of place. What are known locations? Active quest, finished quest, notebook messages. Here it is. Aviary of Mororock. Yeah. Let's go there. Yes. I like to move it, move it. Harpy feathers are everywhere. Love that for me. F9. So this is the game, huh? This is all, like, it's just manhandling these dungeons. And then once your character is strong enough, you just blitz the main quests. It is very Elder Scrolls. Giant bat just died. I mean, it is the gameplay loop I'm familiar with. Blunt weapon has improved. Love that for me. Guess we're going down that hole. Materials ineffective. Uh-oh. You can't fight a harpy with... what have I got? I have a steel weapon. The lock has nothing to fear from me. So we're not fighting harpies with a steel weapon. I think I've got a steel weapon. Rat just died. Sorry, Rat. I could not be there for you in your time of need. Oh, we can't just grab the ledge and climb up. Cool. Oh, and I'm back down here in the dirt again. So if you click a locked door, does it automatically try to pick the lock? Where's the other door in this room? It's that locked door. Here it is. All right, so we're not fighting harpies. No, we need to go up. How do I... Can I just jump across? No. I might just be stuck in this dungeon then. I don't think I've got a way out of this dungeon without, like, teleportation magic. This is the harpy room. There's a locked door down here that I can't open. There's this door here. Oh, I'm dead. So what happens if I save down there in a dungeon that I can't actually leave? If I had saved down there permanently, that's just it. I'm just hard locked forever. Well, anyway, I don't think we can do much of anything in here. Nope, not with harpies everywhere. All right. I cannot fast travel with enemies nearby. I didn't know there was enemies nearby. Just run a random direction until there are no more enemies nearby, I suppose. I should be jumping everywhere in order to try to level my jumping skill. Okay, we're going to go to this place. I don't know. I don't know where we're going. Find another graveyard. Apparently that's what you got to do. Let's go to... Oh, none of these are graveyards. Let's stay in Daggerfall then. Apparently I am just a grave robber. Don't mind me. That should have been my class then, grave robber. Bats are the hardest monsters in the game. My God. That bat ate half my health. Stealth is improved. Critical strike is improved. Hey. Coffin? A yellow rose. Is that it? That's all that's down here? No, there's another door down here. Bamboo and potion of stamina. Okay, I guess that's it. I hear another monster, but I didn't see one in here. All right, well, leaving. Let's go to the next graveyard. Garfield Graveyard. I don't think I would have ever thought to loot graveyards if somebody had not told me to do it, though. I think if somebody hadn't told me what to do, I would still kind of be fumbling around looking for an armor shop, probably. I'm stuck in the walls. Can't even loot the shelves. And it's a locked door. All right, so I need to find out how to lock. Now, maybe. Aha. If I'm in steal mode. But it didn't unlock. So that's it. I just one try to unlock that door and then. The lock has nothing to fear from me. It has something to fear from my goddamn hammer. Some ivory. I got 2 arrows sticking out of me. That's funny. Got all these ingredients. Okay. Hearthheart Graveyard. I don't mind being a grave robber. It's just a way of making your way in this workaday world. Crushed him. So, go into steal mode. Doesn't unlock. So, we have the master key. Unicorn horn. So I assume all of these graveyards are associated with some kind of, like, somewhere in the world is an NPC that says, hey, I need you to go into this graveyard and do the thing. Is my assumption. Don't know that for sure, I guess. Because, like, how in-universe did I learn about any of these other places, right? Like, how did I arrive in Daggerfall knowing the names of all the graveyards? I just go over walls. Love that for me. I think that door just shocked me. Is that what happened? I think that's what just happened. Gotta go outside to rest. Ah, save versus spell made. So the door respawned its trap. Do the enemies respawn if I leave and come back? Looks like. Hmm. Two piles of treasure in this dungeon. All right, I need to find out what to actually use money on. Because at the moment, I just do not know. We're mostly finding ingredients, but like I can sell this stuff. I don't want to drop any gold pieces. All right, let's go to a town kind of nearby-ish. Let's go to Newcroft. I really do wish I could turn the brightness up on this game. It is extremely dark. I get it. It's nighttime. It's supposed to be dark, but... Oh, he'll only buy certain things. I've got 1,200 gold, but... All right, where do I go to buy training in my skills, then? This was a pain in the butt, and I think... Skyrim had trainers and it had books you could read to get skill levels. I know Morrowind, the only reliable way to find out where a trainer was to just look it up on the wiki. Like, there was just no way to really know. But then Morrowind had a much more consistent world than this. Like, Morrowind was a world where you could, like, reasonably explore and pick up breadcrumbs. I don't think there's any breadcrumbing in this game at all. Need to join a guild. Well, there's no guild here, so let's go to another random town elsewhere. Let's go to Aldingwall and see if there's guilds in Aldingwall. There's a guild in Aldingwall. All right. I don't know if it's a fighter's guild or not. I can't possibly know that until I go there and look. This is an eyeball guild. It's locked. Member of sufficient rank to access this. This looks like a mage's guild. All right, fair enough. Dude, they're not going to have any work for you. It's a mage's guild. For a second, I thought this guard was going to attack me for breaking into that guild, but I guess not. You don't have the first... You're literally a fighter. You don't know where the Fighter's Guild is. Well, it can't be that. Look how friggin' huge this town is. Oh my god. Every single one of these orange things is a shop. You can probably go into every single little gray house. They really did want to make the biggest game ever. And we'll just ignore the fact that it's completely devoid of anything interesting. Like, there would be no reason to explore any part of this city. That's a tavern. And this is just one of hundreds and hundreds of towns in just this province. Like, the size of it is impressive, I guess, but... finding the door to get into these buildings. Locked. Oh, is it locked because it's not... Here, let's wait for a while. It's illegal to camp in or near a city. All right, then we're going to... What? Oh, I'm here now. Wait, what? How did that happen? Somebody locked me out. Let me in, guys. Okay. I thought that was a guild. The Knights of the Dragon. All right. Well, I guess we're not going to be a Knight of the Dragon. That is a... That is a fashion choice there. Oh, she's giving me a little curtsy. Oh, thank you. All right. So we need to go up around the corner up here. See, there was a problem in Oblivion. I forget if... I don't think... Maybe Morrowind too, but I played a warrior from the start in Morrowind. But in Oblivion, the way the skill system worked, I started out playing like a thief, and I played for like 20 hours before I ever left any of the major cities. And if you do that, you level up, and then the monsters out in the world like level up with you, and then you just can't fight anything ever. I'm going to join your guild. Oh, it's the temple. Sure, I'll join the temple. Okay. Do all of the female practitioners of the temple dress like you? Because that is inappropriate. Hello. Goodbye. I mean, I guess that's a yes. I guess we've answered the question now. Oh, you're just completely naked in there. I thought I had that turned off. I thought everybody would be appropriately dressed. What kind of guild is this? That there's just... You know what? Maybe I joined the wrong temple. This is scary. The Temple of Kynareth. Alright, so I guess we're going south now. We've joined a Temple of Harlotry. She's a nature goddess? Well, they were au natural in there. This is the Fighters Guild. Well, I'm coming in. And the Fighters Guild is empty. All right. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do then. I want to join the Fighters Guild, but there's nobody home. I'm just going to climb the tower. Cool. I didn't think that would actually work. I need to come when they're open. It's the middle of the day. When... I can't wait here. Loiter. Oh, there we go. Loiter Ralph for 5 hours. Loiter for 3 hours. I finished loitering. Excellent. Now we're open. Okay. My name is unimportant. All you need to know is that I need someone who isn't afraid to spill a little blood for 309 gold. Tell me if you're not... I'll take the job. I want... I haven't even joined the guild yet. And he's already asked me to assassinate someone. Excellent. All right, so we have a... We offer skills training, special discounts on armor and weapon repairs. Very profitable work. Yeah, let's do it. I'm an apprentice in the Fighters Guild at long last. Training will cost me 200. Yes. You can train me in... Cool. Do I even need repairs to my stuff? Condition, it's all new. Like, all my stuff's in pretty good condition still. Hey, can we train Blunt again? Cannot train more than once in a single day. Great. Can I now rest in here? Oh, yeah, good. Okay, so because I'm a member of the Fighters Guild, I can rest up in their upstairs. Did that take more than one day? It did not. All right, should we try to do this guy's quests? Kill Alabaster Greensmith. So do we just ask somebody about Greensmith? No, let's get a quest from the guild. We have a rather interesting job requiring brains rather than brawn. Here's the situation. Seems Agraville Kingsmith has this pet saber-toothed tiger. Don't ask. And it ran off a few days ago. He had it tracked to the stronghold of Woodcroft, but now we need someone to go in there and bring it out alive. The trick is it's been trained to respond to this bell. The tiger should become docile if you ring the bell in its face. Of course, Kingsmith did say it isn't trained too well, so you may have to smack it upside the head once or twice to get its attention. Just don't kill it. Bring it back in one piece at Palace in one piece, and he'll pay 108. That's it? 187 gold? All right, so... Do I have the bell? I'm not sure what I meant to... I do have a bell. All right. Well, we're going to Woodcroft then. Stronghold of Woodcroft. Let's travel recklessly and get there in one day. So I guess what we need to do here, we have trebuchets outside. Weird. Go in, and when I see a tiger, we'll, I guess, hit it once, then open the menu and try that bell. Ah. Yeah, I think I'd be very sad to be an archer in this game. See, it looks like we're going down the slope then. 'Cause I'd rather not jump down and break my legs. All my magic is gone again. Is that the tiger? That's the tiger. Or is that a bear? That's a saber-toothed tiger. On the other side of a pit. Well, I'm gonna save and rest in this little room. It's a bear? Oh, there's a rat behind me. Squash. Okay, well, I'd rather not jump down a hole if I can help it. Question is, can I help it? Haven't been down this way. Okay, we are dead. Grizzly bear just died. Great. I'm going to save after every monster, I guess. I can't, like, harvest the bear brains or anything. No. Bear brains have no value. I'm sure this spider poses no threat to me, considering I have a critical weakness to poison. Spider died. Is that good enough to close the door and rest? No. I do remember taking immunity to paralysis. It seemed like a good idea. God, you rats, though. Save versus spell made. Who's spelling me? Spider just died. Could not have happened to a nicer fella. That grizzly bear must have been really weak from fighting that spider. Good. Cool. This sure is an Elder Scrolls game. I wonder how much of the game you can actually complete without fighting things. Having mouse look at the same time as like you have to move your mouse to attack is making the game very, very, like it feels very jank. Great. There are enemies nearby. Let's see if this room is empty now. I imagine what ends up happening if you're trying to play this game for real is you would eventually stumble across some kind of exploit to become very powerful very quickly. And I imagine every player who played this game seriously did that. All right. These are very complex maps, by the way. Like, let's go back this way. Look at this slope. This Mario 64 ass slope right here. All right, so I can go through this door and then to the left. This is a lot of work for, what is it, 189 gold? I don't even know if I'm hitting the door. Yeah. What is this room? Very dark is what it is. That spider just closed the door on me? Okay. Not sure what good that room does me at all. Guess what we do here then. Just try to Breath of the Wild our way up. Squash you. Doors. Okay. Naked statue. You an enemy or? Oh wow, lots of doors in this room. That's where I came in. It's also where I came in. Can't rest while there's enemies nearby, so I'm probably dead now. Oh, it's the tiger. No, I need F6. Get, Oh, I didn't mean to... Damn it. It's not letting me ring the bell. Use bell. Nothing's happening. Oh, I quick sa- Oh, wait a minute. I quick saved in front of the tiger. Does that mean I'm just dead forever? I quick saved when I was trying to open my inventory. Yeah, you guys duke it out back there. I can't figure out how to use this bell. Saber-tooth tiger just died. I guess that's the end of my quest. Welp. Not really sure what I should do now then. I guess we're done here because this map is almost unusable. Like it's really tricky to just see even where you are. Yeah, I guess we screwed this up. Because I couldn't figure out how to use the bell. Cannot remove this item. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the quest wasn't going to give us anything anyway. Oh, wait, there's another tiger here. He's like stuck in the floor. Oh, that's a rat. Why did I think you were a tiger? Because there is a tiger here. Yeah, I think we're just done here. How am I getting down, though? I climbed up here. Are you just a head on a pike? Dude, that's rough. Sorry, man. I guess I'm missing like 10 hit points. I guess I have to jump down. Okay, I didn't take any damage from that. Cool. I don't even think we found any treasure in here. I think we just got experience. Where's the door? Other side. It's going to be really, really easy to miss stuff in dungeons, too, because the dungeons are so dark. Like, I can envision getting to a dungeon and being, like, just missing a lever and not being able to find it for hours, right? There's another tiger in here. I can't do anything with it. I don't know how to use the bell. Like, clicking the bell doesn't do anything. I can't move it. I can't equip it. I can't drop it. I can't use it. So I don't know what else to try. as far as there being another tiger in here. I don't know. Like, I went up to the tiger and tried to ring the bell. And the guy said you might have to hit it, so I bonked it once. I think it just goes down to the... Yeah, that... Oh, no, that goes to... That falls down to a place I haven't been yet. I have been down here. Ah, shoot. There's all kinds of dead bears and stuff. Okay, well, then I need some direction on how to complete quests. Because I came into the dungeon. I think I'm blocked in all directions. I don't think there's anywhere else to explore. Of course, how would I know? Yeah, I can't really read this map very well. It's entirely possible there's any number of doorways that I've walked past and I wouldn't be able to see them. Like, is that a door there? That's a door there. No, I thought it was here. Did I walk past it? I did. How did I walk past it? Unless it's a secret door. Hold on, what's going on here? There's a door here. There's like a hole in the wall here. Is it like a secret? So secret doors are marked on the map, huh? That's interesting. Okay. There's nothing in here. There's other secret doors. Oh my god, I'm so lost. Definitely improved their dungeon design as they went along. Okay. What is this map? Okay, there's another secret door in the hallway that I came through. Well, how do I just magically know where all the secret doors are? So and we've been in this room. Wow, look at this. Most of the map is like unreadable because it's transparent. I legitimately... And I'm guessing there's not like any fast travel out of the dungeon. Like once we're in here, we have to walk out. I'm sure there's like mark and recall spells that we can get at some point. I found the exit. So does that my goal in there somehow? Like I've got to figure out how to get to the other side, and then like when I finish the dungeon, it'll dump me out at the exit here. Like it's a one-way door. That's what Skyrim would always do, is just kind of dump you out at the exit when you were done. We're going down the hole. Is that a trapdoor? In the floor? I don't know what that means. So there was no reason to come down. Yeah, it looks like it continues down below, but I can't open that like a door. Does that mean I'm looking for a lever somewhere? Like that does nothing. All right, so kind of at a loss for what to even do at this point. Like, do I just cut my losses? Do I need a way through a magic door, maybe? Because we've done all this dungeon. We found like a weird goddess statue room. I don't even know what this little thing is. It's enormous. My God. So my guess is we just either have botched the quest or we need a way through a magic door to complete the quest. So I think we've gone everywhere else. So... that almost looked like a path. That looks like a path. Good to know. Where do these go? Wait, do all the doors just go to the same place? Yes. So any exterior door takes me to the start of the dungeon. Okay. There's no correlation between where we are and where we can go. Well then, I kind of feel like I've seen enough. I have engaged in my Daggerfall tourism, and I believe I'm ready to go home now. I just don't see myself playing this game for the however, like 40 or 60 or whatever hours it would take to get into it. Let's just see if we can go to some other random locations. Let's go to Blackhead. Where's that? How do we get there? Let's go. Here we are in Blackhead. It's just... There's no sense of, like, excitement of finding any of these little areas, right? Because cities are just going to be like sprawling masses of squares with some random assortment of amenities and guilds. Dungeons are just going to be like endlessly twisting hallways with bats and bears and stuff. And the whole game is hard to see. Oh, is this the Temple of Nudity again? Get a quest. The Order of Hour. Well, I'm not going to be able to exercise undead with my steel hammer. What happens if I just beat on NPCs? Do they care? The dancing naked lady cures disease. And you can't randomly harm NPCs. Well, what's even the point then? Why would I ever want to play an Elder Scrolls game that doesn't let me just... That's upsetting. Oh, never mind. You totes my goats can. Sure, Serenity of the City Guard. Accused of the crime of murder. If you plead not guilty and are found guilty, you will face banishment. A guilty plea will invoke the mercy of the court, and your penalty will be far less. How plea you? I'm not guilty. How will you attempt to convince the court of your innocence? Debate. Huzzah! I have bamboozled the court of Blackhead. Fantastic. This is exactly what I expected. This is just the Elder Scrolls that I'm used to, just moving backwards. So I'm glad that I dipped my toes and kind of played around with this, but I don't see myself coming back to Daggerfall. It almost makes me want to install Skyrim again and do a run of Skyrim at some point. That's all this. That's the only thing that's kindled inside of me was play the better version of this game. This is definitely a formula that improved with time. Although there wasn't strict improvement like linearly, there was definitely like lateral movement from Morrowind to Oblivion to Skyrim. There are ways in which like Morrowind gives you a lot more freedom in ways that Oblivion and Skyrim don't. But then Oblivion and Skyrim are much more player friendly than Morrowind was. Anyway, I think I can call that experiment taken care of. I'm going to go do other things for a while. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace out. Sleep well.